We bring you the newest and most talked about movies that are coming to theater this week. It is weekly premiere. Jonathan, welcome back.
Hi, how are you?
I'm tired a little, but I'm alright.
I ordered a heater because it's getting so cold now.
Oh, you did,
Yeah.
huh? I went to the premiere, late night premiere yesterday, so that's why I'm a little bit beat.
Okay.
One of the movies we're
Right,
talking
right.
about today. So let's. What do we have for today?
Well, you want to talk about the movies first, or do you want to talk about?
The news, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this will be the last film festival for this year.
Right.
I mean, usually
They
it
don't
is the
usually have
last.
film festivals in December,
Right.
so
So we are talking about Seoul.
Seoul Independent Film Festival.
Right. Have you been?
Nah, you keep asking me.
Right. You don't work at this area, but still, you
Well,
know.
I'm getting more interested in independent films.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
is. I mean, it's exciting. You know,
Because
there's a lot of
you make me watch all these independent films now, so I'm beginning to like them.
right, and there's a lot of talents to be discovered.
Right.
You know?
Not only that, because of the pandemic, a lot of small films opened in the theater instead of big films, bigger films. So
Right.
I think it was a good opportunities for independent films to be on the theater in the last 2 years. And I think this film festival also reflects that kind of phenomena because I hear they have the most film submitted.
Right. They had like
1,432 short films.
submissions, and they're
And
playing 120 feature films this year.
118, yes.
118. Right.
So altogether, 1,550 films. That's a lot.
That is a lot, and part of the reason is that because all film students are supposed to submit their films, whether
That's
it's a
why I
short or a
see.
feature.
However, it's good thing is, everybody still made movies during the pandemic.
Yes, yeah. Because you had, I'm a teacher. Because they had to do it no matter what for their grades,
Right.
so
Right.
they don't have any option. But I'm excited. I'm a big fan of Koneo, and he's been hosting this film festival for 20-something years now.
Right.
It's a long time.
And another thing you might like is the ratio of the female directors.
Right.
for
It's
the
over
screening films.
50%, right?
Over 50%.
Right. I mean, it's a good thing. It's a good thing that's happening. But another side of it is that it doesn't really reflect what's going on in commercial cinema. That's not the case in commercial
Right.
cinema.
Even when they started this with Corona thing, still possibly seems like not going up.
Right. So yeah, I mean, you can watch if you're interested. You can watch their opening ceremony through YouTube, I think.
It's an online ceremony?
Yeah. And they're opening today, and I think it's gonna start from 7 p.m. and I think they also have a closing ceremony,
Right.
which will take place on the 3rd of December. So
Right.
yeah, let's check it out.
On the side note, in Taiwan, they have a Golden Horse Film Festival going
today?
on right now.
Oh, I see. You've been there, right?
I've been a few times,
That is-
for 7 years, and at this is the first time I missed it.
Ah, is it 금마장 영화제?
Yes.
Ah, I see.
And that's the most famous Chinese language film festival.
Ah, I see.
And they have a project market where sometimes they actually pick Korean films, Korean projects. And I had been selected twice before, and I won an award 3 years ago.
With what?
No, 4 years ago. It was called A Woman in the Diary. I think you like that script.
What's
you-
the name of? So that's Korean project.
Korean project, and
Is it 엄마의 공책?
no.
No.
It was never made yet.
Ah, I see.
And also 3 years ago, I was on the jury for the project market because all the Chinese were boycotting
Ah, I see.
Taiwan, so they had to get somebody overseas.
I got it. Some of the directors I know, they told me how grand the film festival is. 금마장 영화제.
It's great actually.
Yeah.
They do a good job.
And then they give out all good stuff.
Actually,
for people
now
who are invited.
so last year, this year we couldn't go, so they sent that bag
Oh, really? Goodie bag?
Yeah.
All the way to Korea
Yes.
by mail?
Yeah, by mail.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And then, they have incredible things. And of course, they have like cosmetics, but sometimes they have wine
Oh,
with the Gordon Horse mark
oh
on
my
it.
God, that's so
And
lovely.
every year they send tumblers and they have,
I'm this easy person
yeah.
to please,
But
So what do I have to do to get in?
well, I'll take it next time maybe. So, of all the film festivals I've been to, they have the best goodie bag.
Oh, this one, 금화장관,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Because
I'm
when I
excited
come back
to
from
go.
it, I could actually give maybe 6 or 7 different people presents.
Right. I mean, where does the fund come from? Is it from government?
They don't spend that much money.
I see.
And a lot of it is
you're talking about this grand goodie bag.
yeah, but
that
it's
sounds
all
expensive.
sponsorship. They don't buy it.
Oh, I see. I got it. Okay, next year maybe.
Right.
That will be my another goal.
Download the Arirang radio app on your device for free.
It's Arirang. Arirang radio.
I'm excited. We have 2 Korean movies.
Yes.
We used to be like 1 and 1, or nothing at all before.
Right. Not no noticeable foreign films open. So
Right. I mean, there's some. I mean, small little film,
yeah, but
mid-size
like I said, no
Hollywood
noticeable.
movies. And so we'll start with this romantic comedy film directed by
Called
Jung Ga-young.
Romance Without Love.
Yeah, the official English title is Nothing Serious. What do you think about this title? Do you think it's fit?
Actually, I was talking to some people last night during dinner, and all the people that smoke, I mean, spoke English, and they had fun with this word, romance without love.
Why?
And they were saying love without romance and all that.
It's an interesting concept,
yeah,
though.
they thought it was pretty funny.
And it's possible when you think about it. You can have romance without 연애, like actually dating.
Right.
So actually, this director Jung Ga-young is known for her independent films. They're pretty sensational when they came out. She's focusing on this sort of sex comedy.
Right.
That's sort of her specialty.
I think she debuted with a 6-minute short film. I think the film festival was called the International Smartphone Film Festival. So she actually shot it with a smartphone, and it was only 6 minutes. And it
What
was
is it called?
Future of Tongue.
Oh, I saw it. 혀의 미래. Yeah,
Right.
I saw it. Isn't it brilliant?
Yes, she was. And
Everyone recognized her with this
Right.
small film. And then she made this feature film called 밤치기.
Hit the Night in 2017.
And then that film is about a woman. Actually, she plays herself, trying to get a man to get a one-night stand, and
Right.
then it's never successful in the movie.
She's in most of her films. So, actually, funny enough, last week we had a movie with the actress directing it.
Yeah. 좋은지, right.
Yeah, right. And
장르만
she's
로맨스.
kind of an actress.
Right. Yes.
director,
She
actress.
featured. She starred 2 of her movies
Right.
as a leading character. So she's pretty talented.
I think so.
I haven't watched this one though. But what's your verdict? What's your verdict?
I think, with her talent, I think they could have gone further and made it like a rated R. I
It's
think
15, right? It's
yeah, it's
rated
15. Yeah, so I guess the investors, they didn't want the 18 version.
Right. Because it's
So-
gonna minimize their audience numbers,
Right.
right?
So I think they sort of lowered the
level of
right,
sexual
level of sexual,
representation.
so
But
it would have been much more funny.
But you
if
know
it was-
what? When you look at the names of these characters, they're pretty provocative.
They are.
I've been thinking, how am I gonna translate this Korean name to English name? 바구리.
직박구리.
바구리 means like
Yeah.
packing, like PECK.
It's the name of it's the name of a bird, but it sounds very sexual.
And 함자영, it's obviously a name of Korean woman,
Right.
but actually it means when you say it fast, let's sleep together. 함자영. right? Why don't we sleep together?
Maybe
So it's kind of
I'm still pretty innocent, I think. I
Right.
didn't really think of that.
it's pretty witty, but I don't know about story though. Tell me about the story.
You know, it actually follows a very formulaic romantic comedy, meaning she gets broken up with the boyfriend gets getting married, she gets really angry, so her friends tells her to meet people. So
Right, and the girl is played by Chun Jung-seo.
Chun Jung-seo,
Right,
who's
right.
a star of Burning, and she was recently in Venice Film Festival with a movie called Mona Lisa and the Blood Moon.
Right, that's
and,
correct.
And anyways, so she starts meeting boys and it doesn't work out, and then she decides to go into the dating app.
Oh, right.
And then she meets this guy who was also actually been broken up with a.
And then this guy is an editor of some kind of magazine,
But
right?
he's a pretty innocent guy. But this woman, played by Chun Dong-seo, she's very straight. Like I think it's a character of the director, and she says things like really direct.
Yeah.
And but the thing is, she doesn't want to get hurt again. So although they do a lot of things together, but she doesn't really allow her to love him. So he's trying to hold her hand, and she won't do it, and things like that. And then while they're
And then they sleep together on the first date, right?
right,
But then she's so determined to,
but
not
don't wanna
falling in love.
Yeah, right, exactly, because
Right,
she was
right.
so hurt. They even go on to the wedding of her ex-boyfriend's wedding,
I see.
and they actually steal the guest book. In Korea, you actually give money, and
Right,
then the
right.
people write down the guest book with how much you
Right.
gave, right?
You contributed.
Right, so that they, the
Right.
couple can look at it later on, so that
and then
when they have to go back to their wedding, they give the similar amount or something like that. Right?
That's pretty cheap, when you think about it,
I know, but they do that. So basically, they steal that so that the wedded couple doesn't know. They can't
how much they
right.
people contributed. Right.
Exactly. So, but you can't really ask how much did you give, right?
That's so funny. I mean, but still, it's do you think it's not? I don't know.
And then while they're about to fall in love or talk to each other, and so this woman who actually dumped this Bakri guy shows up and says, "I'm sorry," all that. So
Right.
there's a twist.
I'm really excited about Son Seok-gu as well. He's one of those soldiers in TP.
TPS.
He was the bad guy, right?
He was mostly in TV. He actually played some small roles in the movies.
Right. You know what though? After this one, he's gonna be the main character in 범죄도시, the sequel.
Right, the sequel, The
Yeah.
Outlaws.
That's a pretty big transformation, I
Right.
think. And we have another Korean film called 사나 희순정.
Right.
I still don't know why this is 사나 희순정.
I think
doesn't
the
explain in the
original material was titled that way.
I see. Right.
And in English, The Town of Balloon Flowers.
Right. 도라지꽃의 마을, I
Right.
think.
In Korea, they eat the roots of the balloon flower. And it's not as good as ginseng, but it's got a pretty good nutrition.
I see.
Kind of like so it's a poor man's ginseng. So this is a very how do you say, serene movie. And actually, after watching Squid Games and the Hellbound and stuff like that,
Oh yeah.
I kind of
Right,
needed
right.
this kind of movie.
I know.
It's because everything happens at the countryside with a very innocent, country people.
From that perspective, I agree, but I don't know. The story is too simple, I think. I would expected to see more, like, I wouldn't say conflicts, but more setups,
This is actually based on this poet named Ryu Gun, who actually puts his poems on Facebook and got very, very popular.
Oh, I
And then
see.
they decided to make a story tune with a illustrator named Pong, Puuung, and he's quite famous. So they actually published a story tune, what they call, and it's based on that. So I haven't seen it yet, but I after seeing the movie, I will actually like to go find that book.
Right.
Because I think the fun of this movie is the little details instead of the whole story. Is very, like you said, it's a poet who goes to countryside to sort of getting adjusted to the people there and the innocence,
and then get healed, and he comes back to Seoul.
Right.
That's pretty much it. But then he maintains his friendship with all these town people.
Right.
And tell me about this director, Jang Byung-gak. It's
Jang Byung-gak, I know him quite well because he was the head of Jeonju Film Commission for a while, and you can find a nice guy, and I'm so glad after
20-something years now.
Well, people say 23 years, but he did a movie called Oh My Baby, 내겐 너무 이쁜 당신, in 2003.
That's not as a director, though, is it? I think it's some other title, like 제작 or something, production.
Okay, that's what I thought. But his first movie was 17.
Right.
At the time.
Corset was his first, and then his second movie was 17.
17. That was the last movie, 17 in 1998. And actually stars Jack's Kiss. It was like...
Right,
there were two main huge famous group called G.O.D. This was like H.O.T. After H.O.T. There were G.O.D. and Jack's Kiss. And they made this movie with Jack's Kiss. Actually, the producer is the one that we talked about a month ago who just passed away. The old Itaewon.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he produced that movie in 1998. So,
I went to a premiere last night, and then all important people in film business came. I was just so surprised, because not many people go to premiere these days because of this, situation. But then this premiere itself was a film festival.
Wow.
I was just so surprised.
I think because, the director, it's been a long time since he directed the movie, and also he's such a nice guy. And I don't know if he being a head of Jeonju Film Commission actually helped, but that's not a big thing, But
right.
But I think that many people there who are in the movie actually could have helped because, for example, special appearance by Kim Myung-gon.
Right. He shows as he appears
and
as a grandfather.
Bang Myung-hoon, who was
Parasite.
The
Basement guy.
Parasite. And Chun Seok-ho, he's done a lot of independent films. But I think for these two actors, they don't really get the main role, but this one they actually got the main role.
Right. As a leading character.
So,
what did you think about this? I don't know, like combination though, Chun Seok-ho and Bang Myung-hoon. Chun Seok-ho is city guy and Bang Myung-hoon is country guy.
It was pretty weird in the beginning, right? It's
Why?
kind of awkward.
Oh, why? Why is
Very
that?
awkward. But it's supposed to be like that, I think. And then after a while, you kind of get used to it.
I don't know. I never really seen Bang Myung-hoon like this. He appears as some kind of farmer in Jaekgot, one of the independent films that came out in 2000, early 2000. But it's been quite a transformation because he doesn't do that anymore. And,
also, this was shot in Gochang in Jeollabuk-do province. You like the background, right?
I did. I really did.
Right, and the director is from that area, I think.
It's his hometown. No?
Not hometown, but he's from Jeollabuk-do.
Oh, I see.
Park Myung-hoon, he was born in Chungcheongnam-do, so...
Park Myung-hoon?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's why
maybe I should ask him.
His accent so natural.
Oh, I see.
Because, Jeollabuk-do and Chungcheongnam-do, they're right next to each other. Yeah.
Right. Oh, that I didn't know. Maybe I should ask him next time. Bang Myung-hoon's coming for our show next Wednesday for K-Movie, so please, guys...
And
come back for
Jacqueline has a bunch of questions for him, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna check it out. I think she left it on our message board. Okay. Thank you, Jonathan. I'm gonna sadly have to let you go. I'll see you next time. Next week.
See you next week, Molly.
Take care.
Bye, everyone.
You just listened to Weekly Premiere. We'll be back with exciting new movie next week. So please come back.